Phoenix's interim police chief and city manager meeting face-to-face with Department of Justice leaders for the first time since that scathing federal report in June. It found a long list of civil rights violations by Phoenix police officers.
The ABC 15 investigators are committed to keeping you up to date on the developments as this issue affects everyone who comes in contact with Phoenix police. ABC 15 senior investigator Melissa Blasius is joining us now with what we need to know about this meeting. Melissa.
Well, one city leader told me today that Phoenix's delegation's trip to D.C. is a good sign that the lines of communication are open between the Department of Justice and that the department is willing to listen to the city of Phoenix, even though it's taken months for Phoenix to be ready to come to the table. The starting point for negotiations, this 100-page civil rights report. The Department of Justice finding constitutional violations from deadly excessive force to racial discrimination in policing to suppressing people's First Amendment rights to protest and treatment of our homeless and disabled populations. DOJ officials have been clear. They want the city to enter into a consent decree that's a multi-year reform plan supervised by a federal judge and a third-party monitor. But the Phoenix Police Department maintains it is self-assessing and self-correcting. They bring to this meeting their own Road to Reform report created earlier this year, a draft of a new policy on protecting free speech rights, and a list of new proposals from a city council meeting this week designed to improve accountability, especially in responding to citizen complaints and disciplining officers.
We know what needs to be done. Let's go ahead and get it done. We know where the criticisms have been. I believe a lot of this addresses those criticisms.
It's also clear that a consent decree probably won't be signed because several colleagues have, at least 5, have stated that.
Now, we do not know how today's meeting went. The City of Phoenix's spokesperson said it's the first of many discussions with the DOJ as they work to identify a plan that works for Phoenix. But in recent months, DOJ officials have made it clear that they've lost faith in Phoenix's ability to fix itself. And if a binding mutual reform agreement can't be reached, the feds can file a lawsuit against the city.